Welcome back to MCC Connects. I'm Mary Jo Griffin, and we're talking alternative spring break today. Joining me now is Paula Diaz. Paula Diaz, right?
Yes.
Okay. Paula Diaz, who is an engagement specialist, and you brought with you a student who took the New Orleans trip with you, Camacho. Thank you so much for joining us. I'd like to start by, first of all, hearing a little bit about you and how you ended up at Middlesex Community College. So, Mata, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a mother of one. She's 1.5 years old, and she's my inspiration for going back to school. So I'm doing this for her.
That's wonderful. And how long have you been at Middlesex?
This is my 3rd semester.
Paula Diaz, how long have you been with the college?
3 years now. It's my 3rd year at MCC.
And tell us how you got to MCC.
I actually joined MCC in June of 2009 after graduating from graduate school. I got my master's in higher ed administration, and this was a perfect fit. I got to do a lot of the things that I had been learning in school, so I've been really enjoying it so far. It's great.
That's wonderful. So let's go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful alternative spring break. It's probably one that everybody would like to take. But I think you started it, didn't you, going to New Orleans?
Yeah, in our first year, we had the opportunity to start the New Orleans alternative spring break trip. And in March of 2010 was our first trip. We usually recruit students in the fall for the March trip, and we get applications, interview process, all that stuff happening in the fall. We select our students, and then in the spring they meet for about 6 weeks, weekly meetings until we leave during spring break.
Tell us a little bit about what you did down in New Orleans. What was your reasoning for going?
My reason for going was because when Hurricane Katrina hit, I was working long hours, and I had a lot of money saved up, to do. I like to take vacations, once or twice a year. And so I had vacation time and money, and I thought to myself it'd be really good if I went down there and helped. But I just kept backtracking and saying, I'm not a nurse. I'm not I don't work construction. My hands are not for this. So I talked myself out of it, and I had been in regret ever since.
So we work with an organization called Gulf Coast Volunteers for the Long Haul. They're out of Winchester. They're local, and ever since Katrina hit, they've been going down every year. This trip that we went down with them was their 35th trip going down.
Oh, wow.
So I think they went down as early as 2 or 3 weeks after the hurricane, and they work with the families, with the local organizations to rebuild the homes of people who were not able to get back into their homes for various reasons, mostly because of financial difficulties, were not able to rebuild or just start their lives over.
So Paula, bring us through, you were there 7 days?
Yeah.
So bring us through a typical day, or how the week goes.
Sure. So we arrived there on Sunday, and we work Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday we come back to Massachusetts. But while we're there each day, 7 to 1, the students and the groups that are there work on the houses. So we got up really early, we get our breakfast, make our bag lunches, get them in the coolers, and we work really hard from 7 to 1. Whatever your assignment is, you go to that house.
If I was asked to go and to mortar something or mud something, how long do they have to teach them before they do it?
So that was me. Like, I had never done anything. I had never used like a hammer or a power tool in my whole life. And when you
But
go
you gotta
there,
love those power tools.
yeah, it's fun. But then when you get down there and you don't know, they're very prepared. That's what they get every day, is people that just are ready to help. We don't know what we're doing, and they train us. You get on the spot and they literally train, and you practice a couple times with them, and then you just go do it. And there's supervisors there that go around, make sure you're doing a good job.
Before we go, I understand you were involved in a homecoming. So tell me about that.
Wait a minute.
It was you welcomed a family back after 7 years from their home.
Oh, yes, that was amazing. They had been waiting, they weren't living there. It was a mother, her son, her mother. It was her mother's home. And it was just, you could feel what you were working for. Because some of the homes that we're working on are opportunity homes, and those homes don't have owners right now. St. Bernard Project buys the home and sells them at the cost. you know, whatever supplies they had to make them, that's all they sell them for.
Well, Paula Diaz and Mata Camacho, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for all the work you do. It sounds like a great project. And thank you for volunteering.
Thanks.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining me for this episode of MCC Connects. Join me each month for a new episode so that you too can stay connected to Middlesex Community College.